started tonight talking to you, and I said there was 3 words I was going to use: community, change, and familiarity. So this is the last time I'll use the word community tonight. But it's the most important thing we do is to come together as a community to make things work, whether it's our schools, whether it's lifestyle. Everything we do, we should do as a community. I want to talk about change because that's why we have elections. It's not necessarily that somebody's doing a good job or a poor job. The idea of elections was to give everybody in the community an opportunity to get involved and to express their ideas and to get new ideas. Change is sometimes good. And I want to talk about familiarity. Familiarity comes to the fact that when you're so close to something for so long of a period of time, sometimes you just lose the ability to be objective about things. And a lot of the board members have been on the board for a long time. And I think it's a good thing to change out every once in a while so that these people don't just walk by. Sometimes you just can't see the forest for the trees because you're too close to the issue, you're too close to the problems. The fact is that, the board, the superintendent answers to the board, and a lot of times I think that the administration sets the program and the board reacts to it, and it should be the other way around. And it's not to mean that somebody has a personality defect and that they're doing their job poorly, but sometimes when you're so close to something for so long, you just lose your objectivity.
Thank you. Crap. Do I get a rebuttal on that? No. Help a lot one of the long-term board members? No, actually, I don't take offense at that at all, and here's the reason. In '92, when I ran against 3 incumbents. I did not receive any endorsements, and yet I knocked on 10,000 doors, was able to beat all 3 incumbents. And that same message that I ran in '92 is the same message I run on today. I do not politically prostitute myself. I can tell you right now, everybody at this table went to that teacher's union endorsement seeking money. I did not go to that. I've been on this board 17 years. They know who I am. I didn't go the 4 years before or the 4 years before that because I refused to politically prosecute myself for money, for votes. And I just won't do that. When I got elected by the community out here because I ran as a parent candidate. And then when you get elected, you have this little circle of people who call themselves administrators and representatives of different organizations that tell you how to think and act. And if that happens to you, you lose your focus and you lose your insight to why you truly got elected. And I have never done that, and I have always been the voice to challenge some of those things and tell administrators they need to leave or organizations that they're just dead wrong and have voted against them. Because I know I get voted in by these people out here, and that's who I see, that's who I go to, and that's what my commitment will always be.
Thank you. Sorry.
Well, again, my name's Rodrigo Torres Jr. I'm not endorsed by anybody. They go to those meetings, yeah, but they weren't really. They're looking at somebody that's a young candidate, somebody that doesn't really have too much experience. What I can tell you is that I am a hard worker. I listen, and I know how to research. I'm training those teachers, and also community at large is definitely that's where the votes are going to come from. I was told I'm crazy to run in the Alvord School District because you're not going to win. Everybody's already grandfathered in. It works that way. I don't see it that way. There's too many components of students and teachers. I want to be, in essence, a gladiator for them and to do what's right for the community. A lot of people tell me, hey, this community's going to the dumpster. Look at it. I still believe that this can be a great community. It has a lot of great people. The reason why you guys are showing up today is because you care. And we've got to take that care and make something for it. I do believe there needs to be new blood in the school board. I do believe that. That's why I'm one of the reasons I'm running. But I believe there's not any bad blood there. But nevertheless, November 4th, you guys will definitely be voting. And I hope you vote for me. But that's it. Have a wonderful rest of the evening.
Thank you. Ms. Lundrow.
First, isn't it November 3rd?
No, don't tell me.
Okay, you can go on the first. First, I want know, I'm absolutely amazed. I've been wearing this shirt everywhere, stopped in the emergency room when I went there Saturday, at the park, and so many people have asked, why are you running? No one's going to vote. There's over 40,000 registered voters in our school district. How many voted in the last election? 11, I believe it was, and over half of them were by absentee. It doesn't matter. We need to go out there and we need to do what we can. We need to see what we can do to make change. It is important to vote, and it's encouraging to see so many people want to know what to vote for versus just incumbent, or endorsed by. I was amazed by those meetings. At one of the endorsement meetings, I was actually told, you don't have a strong enough campaign. Well, no kidding. We're all coming to these meetings because we need money. If we had the money, we wouldn't be here. But that kind of amazed me. It was interesting to see. I think in Alvord we have 3 things that we really need to work on, and that is improved communication, involvement, and achievement. I think if we improve our communication from the top down, bottom up, any way you want to see it, if we're talking back and forth, we will see more parent involvement. We will see student achievement. I got the call, granted it was a mistake, saying that school started October 12th. People were confused. I also did not know that my own children were having late start days on Wednesdays at their high school. I got the postcard telling them when their minimum days are. I've been to the board meetings. I missed that part. I don't know how, because I have all the papers still. But I did not know my own children were having late start days. And this is a parent that's at the school. I'm involved in the PTAs. I'm involved in the school site councils. I'm at the board meetings. I'm talking to parents. I didn't know. If we know when to do things, we will be there and we will help. And as a result, we'll have better achievement. Working together, we can make this a really good district.
Mr. Gaston.
I want to thank, again, the group that invited us here tonight. And I learned some things. I'm sure you did too. I learned that I prostitute myself by taking endorsements. You know, one thing, if people really know me, of course I need money to run my campaign. We all do. But you know what? I'm honest, and if I see you, I don't care if you're my friend, and I alluded to this earlier in the forum, I will call you on it. Greg had mentioned that there were bad counselors and great counselors, and I said there are poor teachers and good. You know, for me, I want to see if you're working hard and doing what's best for students, and I have no problem. I don't care if you're a teacher, an aide, who you are. As far as visiting campuses as board members, like I said I would do, there are board members that I know as an educator that I saw at graduation. They were not there at back-to-school night or other times visit campus, but they were there to get their accolades at graduation when they were introduced. Since I announced my candidacy, there have been many situations in the district I've become aware of, even prior to that. Things that never should have occurred and will not happen under my watch. I have ideas to help the economic crisis that we face. I started my career working for individuals who believed in participation and creativity. I've always listened to the other person, and I've been a creative person. You can't walk away from problems. There's ways to solve problems. If you vote for me, I promise to serve all of the district, and not just appear at graduations. I will now more than ever need to say to you, we need to work together. And finally, I'm a unique candidate as I sit here before you tonight. I have my 37 years of experience in the Alvord district as an educator, and I'm different from the other candidates because I want you to vote for Art Caspering on November 3rd. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'd like if we also give our candidates a warm round of applause. You're all good sports.